guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca and I'm a stay-at-home mom to two little kids. I have an almost 4-year-old and an almost 18-month-old. And I also do some online reselling, kind of as a side hustle to earn some money while I stay home with my kids. Today's video is going to be a toy declutter and reorganize. I am upstairs in our playroom and I will show you that in just a second, but that is why the lighting is awful. This room is actually like a pass-through room on the way to my son's room. We have a story and a half, so this is upstairs. That's why the ceiling's all angled and stuff. There's really not any good air conditioning or heat up here. The system does come here, but it's really hard to keep it hot or cold depending on the, on the season. It's just hard to regulate the temperature up here. So we don't really play up here. And also when my daughter was even younger, little babies don't really want to keep going up and down the steps so much. So we don't play up here, but I do store the toys up here and then we just take them down to the living room, whichever ones we want to play with. So I'll give you a quick roundabout. This is all of my office area. This room is split with my reselling office for the time being. But as you can see, there's my son's room. There are no windows in this room, which is why it's not technically like a bedroom. When we bought this house, it was not counted as a bedroom. I'm actually pretty sure they tried to count this as a closet for my son's room because it doesn't have a closet. And I think it has to have a closet to be a bedroom, I think. But anyway, we are going to be completely redoing our living room downstairs, probably like starting it in the next week. And part of that is obviously we're gonna have to clean the toys out of there. So I decided to do that now, and I want to declutter a lot of it because it's just like, I don't know. Sometimes I watch people's videos, I'm like, wow, they have a lot of toys. We don't have nearly that many toys. But I kind of like Marie Kondo'd this in the sense that I just grabbed all the toys and put them right here. This is where we keep all of the toys. We don't keep any toys in the bedrooms. But anyway, that's a super long intro to say we're gonna try to declutter a lot of this. And by declutter doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get rid of them. I do have like a little attic space out in the stairwell area. And I've been putting toys over there to kind of do the toy rotation idea. I also don't want to just like trash their toys. Like there are some things here that maybe I'm not a big fan of, but that they like. And I'm not going to just get rid of them. So, if they play with them, I'm not going to get rid of them. But being almost 4, if you have a preschool or toddler age child, you know that they remember things that you never think they will remember. So, you could put something away for a few months that they've like never touched and they'll be like, where's that toy? And you'll be like, ah, crap, I got rid of it. That's already happened once or twice. And I've been like, well, we gave it to another little boy or girl who likes it or whatever. But anyway, so we're going to separate some of these toys. I want to make this look a lot more minimal, have a lot fewer things out. They have a lot of toys that have a bunch of little pieces and it drives me nuts because especially the baby, it's not even just, actually it's both of them. They just spew the stuff everywhere. So we're going to go through some of that and figure out what to do with all this stuff. Also, I am choosing to do this now because my son is at preschool for the next 2 hours and my daughter's taking a nap. So hoping I can get this done in the next like hour-ish because I never know how long she's gonna nap for. I think I'm just gonna make like 2 separate piles for now. Stuff I want to go to the attic and stuff I'm planning to keep out. And then we'll go from there. There might even be some stuff in the attic I kind of either get rid of because they haven't played with it or that I might want to bring out as a toy rotation. So we'll see. Magnet letters in the fire extinguisher.
I can't stop thinking about you since last night. Do you feel the same? Feel the same? Feel the same? Feel the same? Imagine if we did it right. Yeah, I feel like we could be so tight. We can fix it, it's gonna be alright. Do you feel me, babe? Feel me, babe? Feel me, babe? Look in my eyes, into my heart. I know I'm everything you pray for, my love. Been waiting too long to Yeah, we were kids, baby, the time flew by. I mean, we didn't really had a fight. We were never really said goodbye. I can see your face, see your face, see your face, see your face. We just need some peace of mind. I got a feeling we will be alright. I wanna live with you by your side. Do you feel the same? Look in my eyes, into my heart. I know I'm everything you pray for, my love. Been waiting too long to find in the one. I would do everything you ask of my love. Look in my eyes, I know we need time. I know I'm everything you pray for, my love. I've been waiting too long to find in the one. I would do everything you ask of my love. We've been in a lot lately. We can just talk about it. I know we can make it, baby. The word about ended. Maybe now is our time to make it. Our love is stronger than that.
So this is kind of like my rough draft, and it's pretty bad. But so this is kind of the space we have to work with. This is the only storage space we really have, and I just don't want it to look super cluttered like it has been. So these are the kids' like board games or whatever. Like my baby can't play those, they're too big for her. So we'll leave those up there kind of out of her reach. And then like I had some toys up here that were hers, but she can't reach them up there, so that doesn't make sense. And then I have 4 of these white plastic bins for this shelf. And then all of this stuff is just like, I don't know, stuff they don't really play with, or things that keep their attention for like 2 seconds, I feel like. You know, I'm not trying to be full on Montessori or anything, but I do think there is a method to the madness of getting rid of a lot of the electronic stuff. And I think one of the issues I run into is that, like, we have 2 kids, and I'm like, well, my son doesn't play with it, but maybe my daughter will play with it someday. But, you know, she's going to get more toys with more holidays too, so I don't really need to keep things for her if he's outgrown them. So I really want to limit what I put out, and that's going to be the next hard part, is just trying to figure out what to keep and what not to. So let's see if we can figure it out. A lot of these toys, I just need to decide if it's something I'm going to leave out right now or not. Also, I know this is kind of dusty. I'm not cleaning today. I don't have time to do that. We're just going to declutter for today. I don't want this to look too cluttered. I think that's one of the problems. Our fort building kit, this is pretty cool, but they can't do it on their own, and I don't always want to build forts. That to the side for now. We'll see. Dump truck. Dump trucks are always good, especially for cleaning up. They like to help. These are easy just to pick up and take the whole bin to whatever room you're playing with it in. I don't know how we're going to store toys in the new living room yet. We'll have to see. So now we have another empty bin. And I guess here's my issue is I like the bin system. I guess I like it for myself, but I don't know if it works out well for kids. I know that like in Montessori stuff, they just sit the stuff on the shelf. They don't really put them in bins. They want them to be able to be seen. So then we have the issue of all of the Hot Wheels cars. And he has a lot of cars. He has this case that has cars. I let him have this case of cars. It's supposed to hold like 30, but I'm pretty sure we shoved more than that in here. I told him he can take this case worth downstairs when he builds his Hot Wheels tracks, but not the entire bin of like 100 cars. Let me know down below if you have kids who constantly steal your measuring cups and measuring spoons. I mean, they steal a lot of my kitchen utensils, but for some reason, it's all these stuff. And then I'm basically left with my son's flashlight. So I think I'm gonna put that in his bedroom so he can play with that. I don't care. All right, so here's what we're working with now. I think it looks a lot better. I'm just hoping to not have to track down a bunch of little pieces all the time. So we'll see how it works. So then this stuff is stuff I want to keep but put away for now and trade out, except for, like I said, the Hot Wheels. Then I need to contend with all this. So I don't know where to start. I don't think I'm going to be getting rid of most of this stuff. I think it's going to go in the attic, almost like in a quarantine period. And then we can revisit it later to see if they end up playing with it. So this big tote is the one that was in the attic with the toys that I decluttered last time I decluttered a few months ago, I guess. Probably not even that long. So if they're still in here, it means my kids did not ask for them. Obviously my baby wouldn't, but my preschooler did not ask for them. So I'm going to try to get rid of them, at least some of them. I mean, I'm going to keep the ones that if we had another kid, I'd want to keep. And it's just hard because I have to know that, like, just because they're a good toy and my kids loved them at some point does not mean I have to keep them. Like I said, they're going to get birthdays and Christmases and they're going to get toys and I'm going to find toys that I want to get them. And it's okay to pass on some of this stuff. I do try to resell it locally. I don't usually sell kids' toys on, like, my reselling platforms. I usually just try to sell them locally to other moms. But, you know, it doesn't always work out. Sometimes you just have to donate stuff. So we'll see what's in here. I don't quite remember. We've got a bin of balls. I think a lot of these were my husband's. He knows how to juggle. So I think I'm going to pull out his juggling balls and see if he wants them. The other ones are just like these cheapy foam balls. They probably got them for, like, you know, in Easter baskets or something. This should not be in the box. This is a walker. We will be keeping this. I'm just kind of keeping a little bin here of, like, little baby toys that if we would have another baby that I would want to keep. So I'm putting them in here for now.
So handsome, oh, you have your way, and it's making me weaken. You and your stardust, walking like that. It's really getting too much, but I can't pull back. Though I try to resist, I can't fight this. And no one makes me feel like you do, and no one.
Okay, so this is empty, so this is one of those it's gonna get worse before it gets better things. So now I'm going to take the toys that I am decluttering from this round and put them in here, the ones that fit, then figure out what to do with all that.
I try to sleep, but you're deep in my mind. Got a hold of me. When I'm awake, I'm all blind. You and your magic, like infinite power. God knows I try to resist, but you're pulling me closer. Oh, I gotta stay away, but you won't let me. No one makes me feel like you do, and no one sets my body on fire, and no one gives me shivers like you. Oh, no one does it better.
So here is the new Declutter quarantine bin. It is super full still, but it's all different things because that's all the stuff I took out. This is all my husband's stuff. Bop It, Hacky Sacks, G.I. Joes. So, and then we have these big items that'll have to just sit in the attic. Yeah, so I don't think it's a bad idea to have like a bin like this. I just feel like it's more respectful to my children to not just get rid of their stuff. But yeah, none of this stuff, they haven't asked for any of this stuff in the last several months. So there's no need to really keep it. Well, the cat snuck upstairs, but she can't be up here because the attic door's open and there's rat poison in there that she could eat. I gotta put her away. Alright, so hair's getting a little crazy. We're getting there. I don't know where to put the toys that I want to, like, not quarantine, but things I want them to play with at another time. I'm not sure where to put that stuff yet. That might have to go downstairs. I don't know. I'm gonna just stack it over here right now because I think I'm gonna be running out of time here soon until my daughter wakes up. So I'm just gonna try to get this stuff put in a corner for now. So now I'm just left to kind of get rid of the stuff that we're not going to keep. So I'll probably make 2 piles, one for selling, one for donation, and the stuff I sell, I'm probably going to sell pretty cheap just to get it moved out. Okay, so Sansa's joining us again. This is the pile of stuff I'm just gonna donate, and then ignore the stuff on the stool. Like I said, that's my husband's stuff, but this stuff I'm gonna try to sell. I'm gonna have to take pictures of those and list them on Marketplace. I have to get my son in like 30 minutes from preschool, so that's not gonna happen right now. And that's my cue that my time is up. My baby is crying, she is awake. Okay, so I'll give you one last overview of the toy section. Like I said, I have that one pile of toys that I just need to figure out where to put them. I think that's gonna be about it for today. So I hope you enjoyed decluttering with me. Let me know if you're decluttering your kids' toys or if you pick like certain times a year. I know some people do it right before the holidays or birthdays. But I'd like to know below. Let me know what you do, if you have a strategy, and any tips to keep this stuff from getting crazy. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.